Have you ever felt controlled or manipulated in a relationship? Coercive control is a form of abuse that often goes unnoticed. It's a pattern of behaviors used to dominate and control another person. This video will help you understand coercive control, its tactics, and how to recognize it. Coercive control is a pattern of controlling behaviors. It's like an invisible chain that binds one person to another. The abuser uses tactics to instill fear, dependence, and obedience in the victim. This abuse is not always physical. It can be emotional, psychological, or financial. Abusers use various tactics to exert coercive control. These tactics are often subtle and insidious, making it difficult for the victim to recognize what is happening. The abuser's goal is to dominate and control every aspect of the victim's life, creating an environment of fear and dependency. Isolation is one tactic where the abuser isolates the victim from their support system. This can involve cutting off contact with friends and family, making the victim feel alone and unsupported. The abuser may use guilt, manipulation, or even physical barriers to keep the victim from reaching out to others. Over time, the victim may begin to feel that they have no one to turn to, reinforcing their dependence on the abuser. Manipulation involves distorting reality to make the victim doubt themselves. This can include gaslighting, where the abuser denies the victim's experiences or memories, making them question their own sanity. The abuser may also twist facts or lie outright to create confusion and uncertainty. By undermining the victim's sense of reality, the abuser gains more control over their thoughts and actions. Intimidation uses threats or aggression to instill fear. This can be physical, such as raising a hand as if to strike, or verbal, such as making threats of harm. The abuser may also use non-verbal cues, like glaring or invading the victim's personal space, to create a sense of danger. The constant fear of potential violence keeps the victim in a state of heightened anxiety, making it easier for the abuser to control them. Micro-regulation involves controlling every aspect of the victim's life, like what they wear or eat. The abuser may dictate the victim's daily schedule, monitor their activities, and restrict their choices. This level of control can extend to finances, social interactions, and even personal grooming. By micromanaging the victim's life, the abuser ensures that the victim remains dependent and unable to make independent decisions. Degradation is about constantly putting down the victim, eroding their self-esteem. This can involve name-calling, belittling, and humiliating the victim in private or public. The abuser may criticize the victim's appearance, intelligence, or abilities, making them feel worthless and unlovable. Over time, the victim may internalize these negative messages, leading to a loss of self-worth and confidence. This makes it even harder for them to break free from the abuser's control. Coercive control can manifest in different ways. In relationships, it might look like controlling finances, monitoring phone calls, or dictating who the victim can be friends with. Emotional control involves gaslighting, making the victim question their sanity. It can also manifest as constant criticism and belittling. The impact of coercive control is severe and long-lasting. Victims often experience anxiety, depression, and PTSD, which can be debilitating. The constant control and manipulation can lead to social isolation and financial dependence, making escape difficult. This abuse can escalate to physical violence, putting the victim at significant risk of harm. If you recognize these signs in your relationship, remember you are not alone. Coercive control is a form of abuse, and it's never your fault. The first step is acknowledging the situation and understanding that you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Recognizing the signs of being controlled is crucial. Do you constantly feel afraid or anxious around your partner? Do you doubt your own thoughts and feelings? Has your partner isolated you from your friends and family? These could be signs of coercive control. Recognizing the signs in a loved one can be difficult, but it's important to be observant. Often, the changes are subtle and can be easily overlooked. However, being aware and attentive can make a significant difference in their well-being. Has your loved one become withdrawn or isolated? This can be one of the first signs that something is wrong. They might start avoiding social gatherings, stop engaging in activities they once loved, or seem distant even when they are physically present. Have they changed their behavior or appearance drastically due to a partner's demands? This could include altering their clothing style, changing their hairstyle, or even modifying their body language. These changes are often made to appease a controlling partner and can be a sign of deeper issues. Do they seem afraid of their partner? Fear can manifest in many ways, such as flinching at sudden movements, avoiding eye contact, or seeming overly anxious when their partner is around. This fear is a clear indicator that the relationship may be unhealthy or abusive. These are red flags that should not be ignored. Coercive control and abuse can take many forms, including emotional, psychological, and physical abuse. It's crucial to recognize these signs early and offer support. Encourage your loved one to speak openly about their experiences and reassure them that they are not alone. Providing a safe space for them to express their feelings can be the first step towards helping them find a way out of an abusive situation. Remember, your vigilance and support can make a world of difference in their life. Breaking free from coercive control requires support. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or a helpline. There are organizations that can provide guidance, resources, and a safe space to talk. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, and you deserve a life free from control. Coercive control is a dangerous form of abuse that often goes unnoticed. It can be subtle, insidious, and manipulative, making it difficult for victims to recognize they are being controlled. This form of abuse can manifest in various ways, including emotional manipulation, financial control, isolation from friends and family, and constant monitoring of your activities. The abuser may use threats, intimidation, and gaslighting to maintain power over you. It's essential to understand its tactics and recognize the signs. These can include your partner dictating what you can wear, who you can see, and where you can go. They may also control your finances, making you dependent on them for money. Another common tactic is isolating you from your support network, making it harder for you to seek help. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards breaking free from the cycle of control. If you are experiencing coercive control, remember, you are not alone. Many people have gone through similar experiences and have found ways to reclaim their lives. There are numerous resources available, including hotlines, support groups, and counseling services that can provide you with the help you need. Reaching out to friends, family, or professionals can make a significant difference in your journey towards freedom. Seeking help is the first step towards reclaiming your life and living free from fear and control. It may feel daunting, but taking that initial step can open the door to a world where you are in control of your own destiny. Empower yourself by learning about your rights and the resources available to you. Remember, you have the strength within you to overcome this. You deserve a safe and loving relationship. Everyone has the right to feel secure and valued in their relationships. By recognizing the signs of coercive control and seeking help, you can begin to build a future where you are free from manipulation and fear. Surround yourself with supportive people who respect your autonomy and encourage your growth. You deserve to live a life filled with love, respect, and freedom, and